So this is my Torrez Jr. versus Guido Vianello bottom preview and bottom predictions. So let's start off then with the undercard fight, starting off then with the upcoming prospect of an America who everyone's talking about right now is Abdullah Mason, as he takes on Tavani Tavara, in which is a big step up for Abdullah Mason after Manuel Hamed's. And the thing that's impressive with that Hamed's win for Abdullah Mason was Hamed has Roy Romero struggled, didn't he, to knock Hamed out, and that was a statement win for Abdullah Mason. He takes on Tabara, who most recently, only 8 months ago, was up against William Zabeda as well. So to be fair, Abdullah Mason be looking to try and knock out Tavani out earlier than Zabeda did. I mean, Tabara, I just think Tabara plays into Abdullah Mason's hands for me. Abdullah Mason's got everything, man. He's got great movement, he's got great footwork, he's got great IQ as well, and he's got a bit of power, hasn't he? Abdullah Mason's got a bit of power in that left hook of his as well. So yeah, I think it'd be the same. I think it'd be the same as Zabeda knocked Tavani out. And by the way, I don't think Zabeda is as powerful as Abdullah Mason, and that says everything, doesn't it? I think that tells you everything. So I think Abdullah Mason gets the job done inside 3 rounds over Tabara, and that will be then another statement win for Abdullah Mason, as he's now then that stage now, Abdullah Mason, where he's now starting to take the real step ups now. Up next then we got Rodolfo Delgado, undefeated Mexican, 22 wins, up against Elvis Rodriguez, who's got 17 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw. This is in the super lightweight division, 10 3-minute rounds. Interesting fight. I think it's an interesting fight. Delgado, very good boxer. He can box how he wants. He can box on the back foot. Most recently, we've seen him box on the front foot, and that's where he's got more eye-catching wins when he boxes on the front foot. He's got that volume, hasn't he? He's a Mexican boxer as well. Well, Elvis Rodriguez, I think it was in his most recent fight where he got knocked down, or was it? Might have been a couple of fights ago where he got knocked down in the first round, and then he knocked his opponent down. Then he responded and knocked his opponent down as well. I think that's a bad sign for Elvis Rodriguez for me, that he can be knocked down, to be honest with you, and he can get caught. And Delgado, he can get caught with a few shots, but I've not from what I remember, I haven't seen him get knocked down at all. Tough Mexican as well. And Delgado could easily stop Rodriguez on the fight for me. Could easily stop him on the fight. And that's, you know what, Rodriguez deserves credit. He does get back up once he gets knocked down. And he does respond well when he gets knocked down as well. He does respond well, does Elvis Rodriguez. But I think Delgado's the better fighter, the better boxer here. And I think Delgado, it's just how he boxes, isn't it? It's just how he wants to win for me. I think it's just how he wants to win with Delgado, this fight. So I do think he does win. You know what? I think he can stop him. I think he can stop Rodriguez. I'm going to go for an 8th round stoppage win for Delgado against Rodriguez. And finally on to the main event, Torrez Jr. versus Guido Vianello. Both of these fighters in the heavyweight division, both of them have had a Olympic background. Vianello only had 1 fight in the Olympics, and I think he lost that fight as well, straight away. I think it was Supero, was it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Torrez Jr. The only fight he lost at the Olympics was then Torrez, wasn't it? And Torrez Jr. reminds me of what we got in the UK right now with Moses Atoma. He's looking eye-catching, isn't he? He's looking eye-catching the way he's knocking his opponents out for Torrez Jr. My issue is, I actually think Vianello has a better resume. He has a better resume, has better wins on his resume as well. Mahmoudov was scary, wasn't he? And Vianello did a job on him. Gabriel did a job on him as well. And Vianello was quite unlucky to use a split decision for me against F.A. Ajaba as well. So I think Vianello's a terrible fighter, you know. And I think this is a massive step up for Torrez Jr. for me. Massive step up, in my opinion. It really is. And I think everyone expects Torrez Jr. to win though, just because of his background, the Olympic background as well. All the hype as well. And yeah, he's been worth the hype so far, to be fair. He has been worth the hype. But I think it's a tough fight, you know. I do think it's a tough fight for him. Because he's a terrible fighter, this Vianello. Vianello is a terrible fighter as well. And you know what, I think Vianello's got a huge chance in this fight. I think he can easily outbox him. He can easily outbox Torrez Jr. The problem is, Torrez Jr. has done me more the front foot fighter. And again, this is the problem I've got with Vianello's style. For me. I just think, for me, the judges, I don't know, they like to press a fighter, which is going to be Torrez Jr. for me. So, in my eyes, I actually think Vianello wins the fight for me, in my eyes. But that's just what I like. That's just what I like for me. But Torrez Jr., he is good though. He is very good. And I do think the punches he will land, especially with that left hook as well, they will land. But to be fair, shots don't really affect Vianello, to be fair. So I think Vianello, for me, he still needs to be active for me. So needs to be active in all the rounds, in my opinion, to have a chance of winning the fight against Torrez Jr. So I think Torrez Jr., that is my prediction. I think Torrez Jr. wins on points. But I think in my eyes, if Vianello fights like he does, and boxes like he does, I actually think that's a difficult style for Torrez Jr. for me. Well, for me anyways. Which is where we'll see Torrez Jr.'s IQ come into play. Let's see what IQ is got with Torrez. Let's be real, Torrez Jr.'s opponents so far, they've all been pure out opponents, haven't they? Where you expect them to pure them out. This is Torrez Jr.'s first step up for me against Vianello. And it's a top 15 opponent as well. Top 15 opponent. So, and if anything, Vianello has been better since the Olympics, hasn't he? Since he was at the Olympics, he's been even better, in my opinion. So, I think Torrez will win on points. That's my prediction. It'd be very impressive if Torrez does stop Vianello. Vianello's only been stopped once, and that was for a Nazi cut, I think. Against, was it Jonathan White, I think, where he suffered a Nazi cut. So, but anyways, feel free to leave your thoughts and predictions down below in the comments, and see you on the next bottom preview.